So I noticed this last week that Sprint launched a new campaign. And this campaign is focused on what appears to be honest marketing. They said they're not going to get into the technical speak of a Verizon or an AT&T. Instead, they're focused on allowing their customers or potential customers to determine whether or not Sprint is right for them by providing them with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So along with providing a 30-day money-back guarantee, if I were to reframe their marketing campaign, I would also say talk to other Sprint customers and learn from them. So last week I was on PTO down at Kentucky Lake in southwest Kentucky, and I'll say this, it was a dead area. I had 3G or 1X service the entire time I was there. I was with people who had both Verizon and AT&T service, and theirs was considerably better the entire time. So what I would say to the potential Sprint customer is, in that 30-day window, do the following. Number one, go around your town and see, okay, are there in the city that I live in dead areas, and find out, is this going to be right for me? Take a road trip. Go someplace, look at the coverage map and find out, okay, this might be a regular trip that I make. Look at the coverage map and see. For example, I used to travel up from Cincinnati to Chicago on a regular basis, and I will say there are tons of dead spots on I-74 between Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and then on 65 from Indianapolis up to Chicagoland area that have dead spots where you're going to lose connection or lose service. So I would say to potential customers, look at the map, find out, is this going to work for you? The next thing that I would say is this, is know that on Sprint service that voice and data don't work simultaneously. So again, last week I'm in an area that is completely unfamiliar to me. Number one, I'm fighting with the fact that I have a very poor service, and I'm trying to use GPS. So the GPS is struggling to find a signal strong enough that would allow me to map it. And then I received a call from people back at the house reminding me to get something from the store, and I lost my map entirely because data and voice don't work at the same time. This isn't something that they tell you in their honest marketing campaign here, and you'd learn this if you were talking with a Sprint customer. So that would be number two that I would consider in this, if I were reframing this ad campaign and making the case to tell people talk to other Sprint customers. And I think one of the other things that I would share with future Sprint customers would be prepared that your call quality is not going to be great. And so these are just some thoughts that I had as I look at different campaigns, and what I'm looking for is what is honest marketing and what is transparent. And one thing that I would do with, if Sprint's going to go the route of we're not going to talk technical speak, we're going to go directly to our consumer or future consumer and say, hey, you decide for yourself, I think they need to throw that in there. Talk to other Sprint customers and find out if these little annoyances are something you can deal with.